What is this? This is so cursed. Oh my god. What is poppin' up, guys? It's me, Jonathan, and I'm back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. And for this video, we have the new B203 Ultimate Fusion Deluxe set. So without further ado, let's get into unboxing. Alright, before we get into the video, if you did enjoy watching this video, why not leave a like and smash that subscribe button. Subscribing does help a ton. Very much appreciated, so don't forget to subscribe and also click the notification bell as well so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we have finally the deluxe fusion set. Oh my god, this box really looks huge. Alright, so there's a lot to cover for this set. There's a lot of stuff and I will do my best to get through them all. Alright, but before that, let's take a look at the box first. So obviously we have the box right here. King Helios MR, Super Hyperion MR, and your DIVINE Belial as well. And also you have your new evolution gear for your Belial and also a launcher as well. So pretty much great for the starter set. And taking a look at the bottom of the box, you can see an overview of all the parts and also the gimmicks. So you have Super Hyperion MR, and then you have King Helios MR, and then you have the fusion gimmick for your Super Hyperion and King Helios. So there's a lot to cover again. And then you have DIVINE Belial with your H gear, your Nexus disc, and your bearing drift, which was pretty exclusive at the time when it was metal bearing drift. You can only get it as a campaign driver, and now you get I guess the better version. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Yeah, you also have your launcher, just a recolor of the overdrive launcher. So yeah, with the box done, let's get into unboxing. Alright guys, so we have the box right here, the set. So final look, let's take a look at the box for the last time. So you have the fusion gimmick, you have your H gear, you have your full custom BeyLauncher LR, bearing drift, and a bunch of cool parts. So I'm really excited for the fusion thing between Helios and Hyperion. So let's go and open this set. Alright, so we have this. I don't know what, I think this is just the guide. Alright, so we have our launcher right here, the guide, the base. Alright, so let's open this one. Alright, so we have all of the base, the contents of the set. So we have Super Hyperion, King Helios, DIVINE Belial, and your launcher. Kinda looks like Spider-Man. And then we have this. So yeah, I'll just put the stickers. We'll go into detail, part by part. Alright, so we have all of the stickers applied. Finally, there's like a lot to put, but finally done. So I'm gonna go each part, each bay, each part. So yeah. Alright, first we have Super Hyperion MR, tapered explosion, but we're gonna first start with the DB core, which is Hyperion. Looks really nice. I really like the flare thing going on with the motif. It really looks neat. And taking a look at the back, you can see seat, pretty standard. And then it also has, if you can see it, those right there, B locks. I think you can see these two in this angle. So 2 B locks in each side, so it's supposed to help with burst resistance, but nothing really special about the core, anything like metal or whatever, nothing. But yeah, I do really appreciate how they did the motif for Hyperion. Alright, moving on, we got Super MR. So you can do the fusion thing, you just snap it, and then you put this, okay, right here. So there you go. Separate two completely pieces, so we'll be going with the fusion thing later in this video. And the other thing besides the fusion thing is you have, again, MR. So you have metal on one side. It doesn't really touch the opposing bay, but it does add weight. And then on the other side you have rubber, which is supposed to help with your attack power. So one side is heavier than the other, but yeah, let's see how this stock combo does. And then you have your 2 armor. We've seen this a lot of times, several times, multiple times. So yeah. And then you also have your tapered disc again. We've seen this originally from Vanish Fafnir. 3 stars, alright. And then lastly, you have your explosion driver. Really suits the name, explosion. It has an explosion, has an explosive speed at the stadium. Not really particularly the DP stadium, but it can do pretty well. So you have a jagged shaped rubber tip. It's like a sharp, it's like a star shape. It's like jolt, but it's for right spin. And then you have a free spinning plate right here with spikes coming out, so it's supposed to add with the aggressiveness. So it's supposed to be like Exceed, but I think this is like the passive version of Exceed. I really don't think it'd do well, but yeah, let's assemble this bay all together. Alright, so we have Super Hyperion MR. It's pretty low, yeah, with the tapered disc. Yeah, we have Hyperion done. Let's go with Helios. So we have King Helios MR Giga Zeal 10. So to kick off, we have the core right here. Helios. It looks really neat. It's pretty much like Hyperion, but it's left spin and color blue. So it has the same PO locks, the same as Hyperion. Has 2 on each side. Steed are pretty standard. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the core. Nothing really any gimmick or whatsoever. And then you have King Helios MR. So you can do the fusion thing as well. Just snap it apart. Yeah, we'll get into that with the fusion thing. So you have metal on each side, just like Super. Metal on one side, rubber on one side. Yeah. And then you have your 10 armor. Again, we've seen this a lot of times. Originally from War Vomit, and then we've seen this with Gatling Dragon, Prominence Phoenix, and now King Helios. Next is we have Giga Disc, the Giga Disc, octagon shape, really heavy, really neat disc, competitive stuff, and stuff like that. So Giga Disc. Then lastly, you have your Zeal driver. So it's like explosion, I guess, in some way. So you have a free spinning plate with 2 spikes coming out. It's supposed to touch the stadium and helps the bay to stabilize. And then you have a rubber ball tip right there. Really tiny right there. It won't focus right here. So you have this free spinning plate, and then you have your, alright, so you have your rubber ball tip right here. So yeah, it's really passive in the stadium if you do launch it. Alright, to assemble it all together. Alright, so we have King Helios MR Giga Zeal 10. So it looks really neat. And then we'll get into Belial. Alright, so we have Divine Belial Nexus Bearing Drift and the H gear, so we'll get into the H gear. But first, we have your Belial 3 core looking really dope. I really like the burst stopper right here. So it's like a better Belial 2. Yeah, you're gonna compare the two right here. Take a look at that. Take a look at the teeth. So this one has way more chunkier teeth than this one. Definitely this has way more burst resistance. So I don't really get why I add a burst stopper for the H gear, but this thing is just really unstoppable. Next is you have your Divine blade. I kind of messed up the stickers. Yeah, Divine, not so much of a good blade. It's really mostly for attack. You have metal engraved in each blade, so it's supposed to add to your attack power as well. And then you have your Nexus disc. So we're gonna get into that for Perfect Belial, your old Perfect Belial. And then you have the bearing drift. Really good performance tip. Now they added the bearing to it. Just for comparison, we have a normal drift driver. So they actually changed the tip. They made the point right here more protruding. So it's supposed to be better, I guess. Now that has a bearing, it's way more free spinning. And it's really good for same spin stamina. So
I'll be testing that one out. So yeah, and before we assemble Belial, so it's a two-part gear. You have your metal armor and then you have your plastic armor. So it can go either way. Low mode where the plastic sits on top, and then high mode where the metal sits on top. So yeah, I'm gonna assemble this one. H gear assembled. So it's supposed to add more weight to your layer, therefore improving attack power. And now you have your full combo, Divine Belial, Nexus Bearing Drift. Well, I'm gonna show you how you can make your perfect gear just by doing this. You get your A gear from your ZEST Achilles set. You get your D gear from your Gatling Dragon booster, and your V gear from Saber Valkyrie. But since I don't have Adventure, I'm just gonna go with Venture instead. I'm gonna pick this gold one, so it suits the gold blade well. And then you put your D gear on your Nexus disc. You just snap it in place. There you go. And then you put your A gear. I guess I'm gonna go 3-blade mode for this one. Yeah. And then you have the 6-blade mode. Just swap the orientation of your A gear. And then you put your metal armor on top, below the blade. You put your Belial with the H gear, all assembled. But for this video, I'm just gonna go with bearing drift. And there you go. Perfect Belial. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Look at that, really good. So we have our Helios and Hyperion Beyblades right here. So yeah, I'm gonna go over all the fusion stuff, the fusion gimmick. They basically took dual eclipses gimmick and just copy pasted it here. But you know, it's pretty creative for like team. They've gone with Hyperion and Helios. They're supposed to be in tandem, so kind of makes sense they actually did the gimmick. So the reason it's named King, or rather Super and King, because if you fuse them together, they're actually called SuperKing. So you can have 4 fusions or 4 combos with these 4 blades that you have. So you can have a full rubber. So you have SuperKing R, or you can have SuperKing MR. You can also do the same thing. This is also SuperKing MR. So you can do the full rubber, SuperKing R, and then SuperKing M. So you have SuperKing R, SuperKing M. Then now you can put your cores in them. I'm gonna put Helios's combo with this, and then I'm going to slap Hyperion with this. The rubber is really tight, so I don't know. It's hard to actually assemble. And now you have 2 completely fused Beys. You have basically the essence of Helios and Hyperion into one Bey. So that's pretty interesting. And yeah, I really want to do some battles. I'm gonna keep the fusion Beys, and I want to see them actually in action. With the fusion gimmick done, let's give way to our also launcher. It was really nice they actually included a recolor of the full custom BeyLauncher LR. I actually had an issue with this one with the overdrive set. This was a little like the bearing was actually getting stuck, but this one they actually fixed it. So just put your Bey in here. Since this is an LR launcher, you can also go left spin. So you have L. You just swap the parts, and now you have left spin. So you can use Helios. So I'm just gonna compare this with the actual overdrive set that I have. This one is from the overdrive set, so they're both full custom Bey launchers. This actually goes way longer. Look at that. Even out of frame. It actually goes even way farther than this one. So that's it's just every set, every launcher that they release, it's really it is longer than the previous ones, so that's really cool. The launcher done and the base done, all the gimmicks. I really can't wait to test them out. And also I'm gonna test out the fusion stuff as well. So without further ado, let's get into the battles. Alright, so we have Hyperion, Helios, and then DIVINE Belial. So I'm gonna be putting it up. Let's have DIVINE Belial. I just embossed this Tempest Dragon. So yeah, I'm gonna also test out the fusion combos. So yeah, let's get into the battles. Wish we could have seen this in QuadDrive, but here we are. We have King Helios MR versus Super Hyperion MR. Let's get into the battles. Alright, first round, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Okay, that was like really good at first, but let's see who wins. Okay, explosion isn't that much fast as I anticipated, but yeah, I guess it depends on how you launch it. And I think that was a tie, because also Hyperion spun. Second round, 3, 2, 1. It is fast, but it does run out very quickly. Helios is really passive. Okay, that was Helios. Alright, let's test out DIVINE Belial against its original predecessor. We have Dynamite Belial. So yeah, let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. I really like this launcher a lot. Let's see if Burn Drift can compete against Same Spin. Okay, no. Second round, 2, 2, 1. The burst offer, but let's see. Alright, so I actually did. Let's go. I guess I'm gonna throw in Tempest Dragon for this one versus SuperKing Hyperion, and then we'll have these two for the last one. Alright, first round. Let's see who wins. Alright, Hyperion. Alright, round 1, 3, 2, 1. Go. Look at that defense. I just really love the illusion and the actual colors blend with Helios. Okay, it's scraping. Whoa. I think that was Helios, but it was really close. So I'm gonna give it a tie. So, what do you think of these Beyblades? They're really fine, I guess. The set really offers a lot of parts. Obviously, competitive. Yeah, H gear. I don't know. For me, it's more like an accessory more than an actual, like, practical use. But it does look nice to see Belial in its perfect form. Well, almost, because we're gonna get the VS set, which has the VS gear. And then the fusion, I'm like more intrigued with these ones. For me, the fusion gimmick, whatever, I mean, they just pretty much took it, but they actually like sort of reiterated it into some special, well, gimmick, because you can have full rubber or full metal, but Eclipse didn't have that. So I really like how they actually reinvented the gimmick and actually put it into Helios and Hyperion. Too bad we haven't seen these Beys in DB, but glad to see them back in BU. So yeah, that is my review, unboxing and review of the B203 Ultimate Fusion Deluxe set. It's really ultimate. All of the parts are great, and also you have a launcher as well, so why not grab the set? Yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, leave a like, and stay tuned for more unboxing videos, more stuff to come with this set. I'm gonna featuring this set, so stay tuned for more. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys. It's me, Jonathan, and as always, peace out. Bye bye.